Brighton Theatre of the Air presents At the Drive-Thru, written by Peter Gardner.
I bid you welcome, my friends. I am glad to offer you shelter from the cruel winter's gale within my walls. I am Count Satanus. Mayhaps you have heard of me? Please pay no mind to the villagers' tales. They are a fearful, superstitious rabble. You will find my castle quite accommodating, though I fear the candles to be running low this evening, so please do watch your step. I would hate for any harm to come to you. My manservant shall show you about my abode. Isn't that right, Spickle?
Oh, yes, master. Whatever your bidding.
Before you depart, my friends, please beware. In case of a fire alarm, please assemble in the car park and await further instructions from the staff. Now, begone!
This way, you lot. This way.
Here, Trev, you got any papers?
Sure, boss.
All right, Nicky.
Yeah, Count Satanus.
It's Satanus.
Whatevs.
How's it on reception?
Steve's on it.
Oh, yeah, right. But I need Steve in the Portal of Everlasting Pain. He's the only one tall enough to switch the red light bulb.
Right.
Oh, cheers, Trev. Oh, I needed that. Is Nicky hanging?
Yeah, I think so. Some of them went down the bat and ball last night.
Yeah, I don't care what they get up to, but if you're coming in, you can't be expecting others to carry your slack, right? I'm not being a dick, am I?
I thought the Portal of Everlasting Pain was getting sorted.
Well, I've put a ticket through twice now. London's always bloody hogging maintenance. Anyway, we've still got an empty space as well. We need a new display. Any ideas?
Got a couple of strugglers.
Oh, piss and vinegar. Warm tidings, friends. Mayhaps you took the wrong path through the dark forest of lost souls.
Master, these poor wretches wish to flee the cruel confines of your castle.
Really, Spickle? Do none of you have the stomach to gaze evermore upon my vile torture devices and wretched victims? Mayhaps I was wrong to invite you. Pah! Then be on your way, fools. Your path to salvation waits through that doorway. If you wish to not further incur my wrath, I would implore you to visit the gift shop at the end of the hall. Now, begone, begone!
Oh, you'll never guess who I heard the other night.
Who's that then?
I'd made myself a risotto, rather fetching Rioja to accompany it. It brings out
Risotto and Rioja, got it.
So, I'm watching Hamlet with old Larry on Turner Classic. Ad comes on. There's a wee little doggy jumping through these flaming hoops.
A Pomeranian.
Right. So, he starts jumping through all these flaming hoops, turns to the camera and starts going on about how only canine chow doggy food has 100% pork.
100% beef.
Right, beef. And as his little doggy mouth is going, I realise I'd heard that Welsh brogue before. It's only bleeding Kieran Matthews, isn't it? A fine performance. I wonder how much of the Stanislav method he used for that. Maybe he was eating canine chow for a month to get into character. Can you imagine?
I auditioned for that.
Oh, my God, Bernard, really?
Well, it's honest work, isn't it?
Playing a dog? Not much of a range, is it?
Well, it's still a gig. Paid bloody gig as well. I didn't even get through the first round.
Oh, that's only because Kieran's got an agent that sucked their way around most of the West End.
I doubt that's it.
Still, he's got a nerve, always looking down his nose. Never put a lick of effort into his spickle. Didn't even bother to cover the accent. All right, boyos, reckon there's a horde of ghouls down the way there. Mind how you go, eh? Take some pride, for God's sake. Oh, master! Ravenous ghouls plague our every step. Oh, pompous twat. Couldn't improv his way out of a paper bag.
Yeah, but he's in the new Liam Neeson.
Oh, you mean Deadly Uncle 3? He'll probably just get his neck broke. Thug number 2. All he'll get with that nose. You'll see.
Right.
I got your coffee, boss.
3 on the sugar, 6 on the strength.
Yep.
Lifesaver. Okay, guys, quick meeting. Bit of housekeeping before I let you go. First off, Portal of Everlasting Pain should be getting looked at soon. Steve, are you still all right to keep flipping over the bulbs?
I suppose.
Should have been done months ago. London would have been sorted out day one.
Not that simple, Nicky. There's a lot of tickets piled up.
Admit it, Bernard. Corporate are drying us out. They won't put any more money in because they know we're a lost cause.
Guys, there's no drying out. Corporate are very happy with us. We're just in a transitional period is all. There's still plenty of opportunities for advancement.
Yeah, to London, if you're any good.
Is that what happened with Kieran?
Isn't he in the new Liam Neeson?
Guys, yes, there is always the transfer programme with London, but I'm talking about opportunities here.
Didn't you go for the London transfer, Bernard? Couple of times now?
Right. Next item. As you all know, the Birkenhair exhibit is closed.
Why's that?
You didn't hear? Someone snatched for dummies.
Couple of pissheads, probably. Ended up in the canal. Police thought it was a double murder at first.
At least someone found them convincing. Didn't we get them from an H&M dumpster?
TK Maxx.
Yes. Anyway, that leaves us with an empty show space. Has anyone had any ideas? Well, give it some thought, eh? Come on, let's get back to it then. Oh, good day, madam.
Oh, you gave me a star.
I trust my castle is to your liking, though sometimes do you not find that the wind through the halls seem to whisper, perhaps portents of doom.
Ooh, he's very good, isn't he, George? You know, our youngest, Graham, wants to do acting at Plumpton College. Reckon it has a lot of prospects. As a job, I mean.
Madam, I am Count of Lexylvania, so I would have no knowledge of acting, though I imagine it must be an enriching vocation, full of creative vigour and something.
Sounds lovely. George ain't convinced, though.
No, not much of a trade, is it? I can't imagine you earn much here.
My dear sir, one's calling is not purely defined by the gold it stacks in his coffers. It is what stiffens his sinews and puts a brace to his back. It is what quickens his blood.
I told you, it don't earn you bugger all. Now demolition, now that's a trade.
The pathway of the ardent man of power who wrecks all before him, or the road of the poet who makes his own soul the lyre for unseen forces.
Master, you didn't show them to the gift shop.
Oh, shut up, Sebastian.
Bleeding hell, all right.
Do you know what they said about my Willie Loman in Death of a Salesman? Viceroy Theatre, 96. Brings an empathy to the character rarely seen. One would almost say noble. I still got that review. The edges are folding.
You all right?
You know, I tried a straight life. After the stage work dried up, but before here. Phone work down some insurance place, convincing pensioners they needed overpriced coverage on their washing machines and irons. I couldn't do it. I tried to method it. Going to work as a character.
Oh, what was the character?
A bastard who liked ripping off the elderly.
Something a bit Patrick Hamilton, then.
Had to pack it in. Ended up here.
So, the McDonald's of acting.
It is still acting, though, isn't it? I built this character. I know Count Satanus's deepest secrets, his first love, his taste in wine. Well, red, of course. His preoccupation with thumbscrews. What the audience sees is only the top 5%. It was never about making it big. I just love the craft, you know? It's the only thing that makes me want to get out of bed in the morning.
Know what my first director told me? Always keep your character's truth. But remember, truth can't be eaten, worn, or slept under.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
He was a decent lay, too.
London office called. I think they left a message.
Oh, right, thanks.
Count, end of day roundup.
Right. OK, team, everyone had a good day?
Trev managed to make a 14-year-old piss herself in the Tomb of Mournful Solitude.
Nice one, Trev.
The old ankle grab and nothing special.
Don't sell yourself short, Trevor. You struck terror into a young girl's heart. That's what we're here for, isn't it?
I had an idea for the empty space.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Smoking room. Keep it locked up when health and safety are around.
That's a fine idea, Nicky, but I had another thought. It's the last space before the gift shop. I thought I might do a monologue, cap it all off. Maybe have some broken pillars, crumbling brickwork. Sense of decay, you know?
Master, what words should those wretched souls part on?
Farewell, my friends. Remember us. Think of us. Some day this will be all but ruins. Mayhaps you noticed the crumbling masonry already. This castle has stood 1,000 years, but soon it will return to the sand, as will we all, and all shall be forgotten. But perhaps, when the sun is low and a breeze flits over the dunes, for just a moment it shall whisper our names. Farewell. Farewell. Thank you. Listen, there's one more item on the agenda, but tell you what, let's go over it at the Bat and Ball. I'm buying.
Yay!
Count Satanus was performed by Alistair Locke, Spickle by Michael Boyd, Trevor by Matthew Shelton-Jones, Nicky by Aileen Archer, Mabel by Alexandra Knight, and George by Guy Dixon. Recording, editing and sound design by Adam House for Brighton Theatre of the Air.